Okay, time for the fan commentary of Non-Disney Villains Tournament, Round 12, Part 1. Starting off with the prologue, we got... Yeah, in case you're wondering, I think in Round 8, Part 2 of Non-Disney Villains Tournament, I think people kind of thought he had a fight with Lelouch, but I think Lelouch won, and then Cobra rise from the... out of the ashes, because he is still alive, so just in case you're wondering. Although I might have to remake Round 8 commentary. Yeah, if you guys are hearing, this is the music from Death Note. And that's what Sony Shadow is playing at Moscow. Wait, what? He's destroying Moscow. Oh, crap. Moscow is like one of the cities that has always been standing. Well, what I know is that the Nazis almost got their hands on it, but they never got a chance. So it still stands. But if Moscow were to fall or have been destroyed or anything like that, Russia would not care who only started it. It would cause World War III. I'm just saying. Oh, there goes Moscow. Jeez, Cobra, you're really insane. And then after the destruction of Moscow, caused by Cobra Commander, all the animals are, they look like they're lining up. And so Dov has to recruit Black Wolf, to persuade him to join an alliance with all animals and mutants to rule the world. And, okay, I never recognized these characters at first until History Buff kind of pointed out they're from SWAT Kats. I have never seen SWAT Kats. All I got is the information from him. He's like, yeah, I just know these guys from SWAT Kats. I think it's like a cheesy superhero 90s cartoon it was, made by Hanna-Barbera. So we're getting SWAT Kat villains, huh? And then we see Nox gathering three most chaotic beings.
And so, I bring the three of you together to become the new entries of my Clockwork Council of Chaos.
Discord,
Of chaos,
him,
evil,
and Nurgle. I'll give you the information about him later.
Plan has begun. My triumvirate of terror.
Yeah, I kind of forgot the name for some reason. I did a video about that, but I called it the Chaos Force or something. I'll leave the link down below so you guys should check it out. So the Triumvirate of Terror. Basically an alliance of the most chaotic beings. Since I guess this alliance is based kind of like the Sorcerer Society, where it's just an alliance of magic users that are villains. Well, the Triumvirate of Terror is probably just an alliance of very chaotic villains, or beings of chaos. Okay, dokie. And looks like Lelouch. How did that go again? I'm such a bad nerd. 24 hours after Cobra Commander's announcement, Lelouch retaliates by detonating several structures nearby London, accepting the war declaration. Really? Just sort of watching. And then he's laughing. Okay, dokie. Hold on. Yeesh! Yeah, that pleasures the Major. But Cobra is annoyed or aggravated. Yeah, Cobra means business. And I can see why there would be a rivalry between Lelouch and Cobra Commander, because it kind of makes sense. They're both terrorists, and they're both men behind the mask. Okay, so we got Ruber and Richard versus Mumra. Ruber has been going to this ruined place, prowling through some abandoned ruins, searching for recruits for an army, until he finds Mumra. Oh, actually, that's one of his goons. Okay. There's Mumra. Dang, you had to kill your own minion? But it looks like Mumra is not wanting to join. I still have not got to see Thundercats, both the old and the new one. This new one, I mean. The 2011 one. Hey, there's Richard. That villain is very entertaining. I think he's from this web series or something like that, or a comic series called Searching for Groups. I'll probably leave the link down below. So his songs are parodies of Disney songs. Like, I'll slaughter the world, which is a parody of Brett, a whole new world, like that. He's an entertaining villain. I'm going to leave the links down below. And also, there's also another one called This Is War. It's a parody of a whole new world, like that. That dude is just, it's an entertaining story, what it sounds like. Looks like Ruber wants Richard to be in his alliance. Basically, he is an ancient mummy. He sounds scary when he's shouting when he's going to be a transformation. Ancient spirits of evil. That does sound frightening when you think about it. You know what would be more scarier than a regular mummy? How about a muscular mummy on steroids? Who's been working out in the gym with double wings. Oh, there's Eris. I thought she was going to kill him, but it turns out she just opened a portal for both Ruber and Richard to escape. Oh, trapped them in a cage like a birdie. Ruber, Richard, along with Eris wins. The next fight, Titan versus the Trix. Mandragora is sending out with her army of insects to attack the city. I still have not seen it. I'm guessing they're from that CGI Wings Club series, which, no. I've already watched it. Not gonna go through this. Only watched the first 2 seasons of it. I'm not gonna go into the other ones. The hand-on ones, that is. But it looks like Titan's gonna stop these things. Yeah, the deranged superpower incel dude. And it looks like the Trix came out of nowhere. Yeah, the Trix were sent by Prince Charming to take care of them. My vote's on Titan because I just really hate the Trix. They're just, I'm not gonna go for the B word. It sounds very misogynistic, and I do not want to be associated with those guys. Ugh. Oh, it looks like Shang Tsung is here, putting the souls into one of those samurai soldier display. Okay, next fight, Valmont, Shendu versus Valmont, which is interesting. How did that go again? There was a... Yeah, to take an impact within the forces of darkness, Valmont visits the Netherrealm. Huh, don't you mean Netherworld? until he gets attacked by Shendu. And then we get the reveal who is possessing Valmont. Hold on. Vaatu! Okay, from the Legend of Korra, yes, Vaatu is here. Okay, for the guys who have no idea who he is, like, who is this guy? Why should I care? You guys should know and you should care because Vaatu is actually one of the most awesome villains, but he's the overarching antagonist. Well, only in the main villain in book 2 of Spirits. Okay. Even though if you guys do not like Avatar The Legend of Korra, but only the fans of Avatar The Last Airbender, I highly recommend you guys to watch the 2-part episode of The Legend of Korra episode called Book 2 Spirits, the beginning part 1 and the beginning part 2. It's basically the origin story of how the Avatar came to be. It's about the first Avatar. Not Avatar Aang, not Avatar Korra, but the very first Avatar. It talks about how the Avatar came to existence. Get a drink? Okay, it's about Wan, and he's actually a really awesome character. He reminds me a bit of Aladdin, in sort of way. And he was part of the Fire Nation, and he was basically like, he always gets troubled by the guards, which is why I call him, he's similar to Aladdin in a way. He's actually homeless, along with his friend, who is a normal guy, I forgot his name, along with the other old dude, who was like, half man and half wood, because he was dealt with spirits. Okay, spirits and humans did live together, and there was some prejudice going around. And they were going to go out hunting, but they had to get the firebending from a lion turtle, which was like guarding the guardian of their nations and stuff. But Wan didn't return the fire back, but he was then banished, live in the forest, but he was to keep the bending, which was very nice of the lion turtle. But he did have some trouble with the spirits, and then he had to save one of the animals from one of the poachers, the guards that is, until he finally gets to be friends with the spirits. And that the spirit, like, very human-sized lemur, he kind of looks like a lemur, I forgot his name, but he did start to warm up to him. It's kind of funny in a way, like, I never had a human for a pet before. I'm gonna call you Stinky. My name's Juan. Stinky it is. Oh well. But he did have to get along with the other spirits. They're like his friends and family. And then he has to travel to find some other place to live until he runs into the 2 spirits. Rava, who is a spirit of order and peace and light, while Vaatu is a spirit of darkness and chaos and evil. And that dude is really awesome. Plus, Wan and Rava had to team up, and they had to go to different places, and he gets other gifts of bending from the other lion turtles. He had fire, now he has air, earth, and water. And that's when the Avatar began, along with Rava being inside of Wan, and they were able to take down Vaatu. And History kind of thought, wouldn't he be like the non-Disney Chernobog? And I kind of see that. I mean, I can kind of see why. It's kind of like how Doug Walker theorized that all the Disney villains are evil because of Chernobog. Vaatu, I mean, all the Avatar villains, Avatar The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra villains are evil is because of Vaatu. Which I can see that. So, Sony Shadow 21 has other plans for him, which I can see that. Sorry, it's a long talk, I just really love this guy. Actually, I think I had an idea for him for non-Disney Heroes vs. Villains Part 2. That he would team up with Fire Lord Ozai. I'm just saying, it would make more sense. Fire Lord Ozai becoming the Dark Avatar. I think I'm going to stop right here. I think I talked too much, so see you guys in the next part.